Yo, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Anton, and hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because we're continuing our Matchbox 20, Yourself or Someone Like You full album reaction, and we are on Back to Good, and this is an excerpt of that full album reaction. So if you enjoyed this one, you want to check out the entire thing and support me and the channel at the same time, first link down below to join the Patreon. And what can I say? Incredible record so far. And yeah, we're still kind of only at the beginning, kind of entering the middle. But yeah, I do want to mention to all of you guys that if you have any artists you want me to check out, please leave them in the YouTube comment section down below, and I'll take the top rated ones and throw them on our weekly Discord vote to choose who comes on the channel next week and every week. So if you want to take part in those votes, third link down below to join the Discord. And yeah, of course, big shout out to Paul Calabrese for, as I've said many times, for requesting this album. So thanks, Paul, as always, for getting me into Matchbox 20. And that's it. So let's get straight into Matchbox 20, Back to Good.
It's nothing, it's so normal. You just stand there. I could say so much, but I don't go there 'cause I don't want to. But I was thinking if you were lonely, maybe we could leave here, no one would know.
Yeah, it's definitely raw, but it is very different.
At least not to the point that we would think so. And everyone here knows everyone here is thinking about somebody else. Well, it's best if we all keep this under our heads.
I love the guitar in the background here.
But I couldn't tell if anyone here was feeling the way I do. But I'm lonely now, and I don't know how to get it back to good.
Well, I like this too. You guys know me. I love calm chanting kind of thing.
Don't mean that you own me well. This ain't no good. In fact, it's phony as hell. Yeah, but things worked out just like you wanted to. If you see me out, you don't know me. Try to turn your head, try to give me some room. How to figure out just what I'm gonna do.
I've never heard him do that.
'Cause everyone here hates everyone here for doing just like they do. And it's best if we all keep this quiet instead.
Like, I love it here.
And I
My dog.
couldn't tell why everyone here was doing me like they do. But I'm sorry now,
Ooh, I like the drumming there.
and I don't know how to get it back. It's good. Well, everyone here has wanted what it's like to be with somebody else, and everyone here's to blame. And everyone here gets caught up in the pressure of the pain. Yeah, well, everyone it back to good.
Everyone here is thinking about somebody else, and it's best if we all keep this under our heads. See, I couldn't tell now if anyone here was feeling the way I know, but it's over now. Yeah, I don't know how. Guess it's over now. There's no getting back so good.
Wow. That was incredible. That's top 3 for me on the record. That might be... Wow. That was incredible. That might be tied to number 1 with Push. Yeah, this one was really powerful. This was a brilliant song. Wow. Wow. Like what I got from the music video is because I always kind of take like a quick look at the lyrics before the song. I don't look at them to analyze them. I just I kind of give them a quick scan to try to get like an outline of what the song might be about, but I don't dive specifically into it. It's just to jog my brain when it's playing to fill in the blanks, because if I don't do it, I won't catch any of the lyrics. It's just the way my brain works, I think, up until now, to my recollection. And then when I look, then it like allows me to quickly focus after the song is over and piece everything together. And so the first time I looked at it, I thought it was about him going to a bar, like, and picking up a chick or a partner and just kind of the seedy vibe and everything. But, you know, with the music video, it actually kind of makes more sense. I think it's about like, you know, Rob kind of in that, you know, that kind of that shame and that self-hatred. It kind of seems like he went to, you know, maybe a place where, you know, really seedy people kind of, you know, hang out. The ones that have been lost, the ones who have, you know, kind of given up on themselves, right? Kind of like in the music video. And on the outside, he looks like he's the most normal person there, but inside he feels just as fucked up as everyone else. And kind of what I like grasp what he was talking about is he's like, you know, we all have shame. We're all just trying to get back to good. It's like everybody here, like, you know, you can call them fucked up, but, you know, something happened. Something traumatized them. They, you know, it seems like he was like kind of sexual in nature with everyone, like kind of like these like whatever it was. And it seems like he's like, you know, we look at these people like, oh, you know, they're, you know, sexually devious or whatever, really fucked up. And like we're normal, like we're better than them, like they're weird, right? But it's like I feel like we're just all one event, we're all one trauma away from that being us, from us being so scarred and our self-worth being pulled and torn away from us so much that we go to the only place where we can feel connection to people that feel just as fucked up as we feel about ourselves. And it's interesting how human beings congregate. It's interesting the groups of people. Like, we're always trying to find people like us. We never go, like, have you noticed, we never go to places where everyone's not like us. You know what I mean? We always try to find a place where if you're a good Christian, you try to find the good Christians. If you're, feel like you're sexually fucked up and you've been molested or raped by a family member or something, or someone you trusted, that's actually, I have some of that in my, not my immediate blood family, but one step ahead. I'm not going to say who, but there's some pretty fucked up shit that happened in one of my parents' side of the family. It's luckily not to them specifically, but to brothers and sisters. Some really fucked up shit. And so I know that most of us have skeletons in our closet that we wouldn't expect. And when I've, because of how I kind of have these skeletons in my family's closet, I'm kind of shocked that I'm normal or that my mom's normal. I always say, like, my mom is one of the most incredible people I know, and she is. But when I learned about some of the shit that happened, obviously it's obvious now, it happened on my mom's side of the family. Yeah, my father molested and raped my aunt, my mom's sister, and my mom didn't know till she was 40. And so I'm so, like, sometimes I feel like we think of these fucked up families, billionaires or something, and we're like, oh man, everyone in that family must be fucked up. You know what I mean? How can you have a fucked up parent, like, call it George Bush or something, right? You're like, all the Bushes must be fucked up, or all of this family or that family. And, I kind of see myself as an example of, you can, just because you grew up or you came from a bloodline that was severely fucked up, doesn't mean that you have to as well. Or let's say your father or your mother was a rapist or a molester or a drunk or a abuser or a cheater. Like, you don't have to go down the same route. I'd like to think that my mother is a perfect example of that. My mom is one of the kindest people I know, and she had no clue this stuff was going on. And it is just like, yeah, she's normal. She came from some pretty fucked up, because even though it didn't happen to her, it happened psychically around her, right? Her father had this deep, dark secret, because now when she talks to the families in her side of the family, she's figured out that, I think, my grandfather, her mom, her dad, she's like, I think he was, molested, and she thinks she knows who. Because there's kind of like shushes and secrets in the family and stuff like that. And so it just, my reason for saying all this is, I feel like we all have skeletons in our family's closets. I don't think I know anybody who doesn't have something fucked up in the last 3 generations. Something, right? Well, think of all the Germans. Think about, how much of Germany complied with the Nazis. And, like, how many people are descendants of countries or dictatorships or stuff, of people that just kind of went along with horrendous acts. And yeah, I don't think we're defined by our lineage. I don't think we're defined by where we come from. I think we choose who we are. We choose who we want to be. And I think a lot of us find meaning in, we find ourselves in where we've come from. We've said, okay, there's some pretty terrible things that happened that I'm just one, thing removed from. And I don't want that ever to happen to the world. I don't want that to ever happen to someone else, right? And so it's like, yeah, we're all just trying to get back to good. And like I said at the beginning of this, it's like, Rob figured out he's in this place, and, he just realized, wow, all these people are screwed up. All these people have something that has brought them here. And they're all just trying to get back to good. They're all just human beings. They just have a lot of pain, and they have a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. Probably, they're just boozing away their life. They're just letting themselves fall apart because they don't believe that they're worthy of anything good in life. And I think a lot of people feel that way. I think, like, really deep down, a lot of people are like, yeah, I don't deserve happiness. They don't think it on the surface consciously, but subconsciously there's just so much shame there. I feel like, yeah, that happens often. Yeah, so this was just a very, to me, like, a very thought-provoking song. This was a bit more universal than a lot of the really introspective personal lyrics that Rob usually writes. This is a bit more of a song about us, kind of where we come from and where we need to go. You know, we need to forgive each other. We need to forgive ourselves. Because a lot of people come from things they're not very proud of. A lot of people do. Yeah, and I think we all just need to forgive and accept and love each other. You know? Even those that we feel are just really weird or really like they're too far gone. So I don't know who's too far gone. I think that we give up on a lot of people. And ultimately, it's not up to you, it's not up to me to make people choose anything. But if someone wants to get better, I think we can hand them a life raft. We can hand them something that can help them, because we know that given the same life circumstances, we could we might end up more similar to them than we'd care to admit. Like, my aunt's done a lot of work to, like, she's written a book about everything that happened. Like, she tried to commit suicide twice. And to any of you who know that my cousin committed suicide, my cousin was her son. And anyone that knows about those stories, there's a lot of pain on that side of the family. There's a lot of pain on my dad's side of the family too. A lot of abuse, a lot of physical abuse and emotional and verbal. Like, my grandfather on my dad's side was a monster, and my grandfather on my mom's side was a monster. But they were both broken by their parents, by, you know, people. It just, you know, keeps happening, right? And I think it's time to like look at that stuff and accept that it's not like we're the normal ones and there's a few fucked up people around us. It's like, if we all look hard enough at our families and ourselves, I think we'd see that there's a lot of we all have something. We all have something that we're running away from, that we're dealing with, that we wish wasn't the case. And I think it's time to talk about it and normalize that. I think, if anything, like as I've said before, I think that what I'm trying to do with this channel more than anything is just normalize trauma, normalize pain, start conversations, normalize, you know, compassion. Let's accept each other and ourselves, because, you know, nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. I've said it before, but, you know, you even get, you know, some spiritual masters, enlightened Buddhists, and they'll always say, to reach that level is not to realize that you don't have the same vices anymore. It's to realize that you do, that you're aware of your tendency for perversion. You're aware of your tendency to maybe do things that you aren't proud of, to have, you know, non-socially acceptable thoughts or desires from time to time, and just accept that and accept each other. And I think only in the accepting of that can we loosen some of these taboos and these proclivities. I think that these things only grow and fester as they are driven underground. I don't think it's healthy to have a society that says that stuff isn't normal, because I actually think perversion in some respect is normal. Maybe not perversion on that, you know, that really fucked up level, but I think that that's what you get when you deny the low level perversions that we all maybe feel. And it's like, if you deny that, it grows and grows and becomes more and more and more and more insidious. I think it's just, accept the small stuff so it doesn't grow to become a dragon that you can't deal with anymore, till your shadow, everything in yourself you've denied, becomes a bigger ego than your own personality. When that thing has become more defined, more powerful than you, than your conscious mind. Because I think a lot of people that happens. I think a lot of people, their shadows become stronger than their personalities, their conscious personalities. And you get this, you know, when you marry somebody and that you end up, they've been cheating on you the whole time, or they've been screwing you over, or you're like, I don't even know who this person is. Then it's like, that's That's what they did when they denied and they lied to themselves about who they were, when they denied all these things. You know, that's what you get. You get a monster. And it's like, if only both of you just accepted the small things, accepted, okay, it's okay, you know, it's part of all of us. I feel like we'd be a lot healthier. But anyway, brilliant song. Brilliant song. Let me know, what were your thoughts on this one? Let me know down below in the YouTube comment section. And yeah, if you guys have any artists you want me to check out, leave them down below in the comment section. And if you want to vote on what artists we bring on the channel every week, join the Discord, third link down below. And if you want to check out this entire full album reaction and support me and support the channel at the same time, first link down below to join the Patreon. Thank you guys in advance if you choose to do that. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to help out with the YouTube algorithm, definitely give this video a like, leave a comment. You can just leave like a heart, something small. And yeah, if you're digging the content, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the content I put up. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.